three-leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him? I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We still under a tail the Ethiopians, yeah. But I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found. So please show
Hail to the commanders. Hail victory.
As an immigrant who came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
my grandfather, so I can't put shame to them.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Tonight, the second of our two divisional games on this Saturday. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Landover. Daniels starts with a pass. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike, and what happens? Well, that opening script is going to have to wait until your second possession. The defense comes out with a big stop early, they get the interception, and now it's the opposing team going out looking to take this early lead.
Shaheed in motion. Here's a first carry for their running back. Not much happening there, just a short gain. A 2nd and 9. They put Wilson in motion. Off the play fake. Jackson. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, New Orleans. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He's got it. The Saints are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Go! Let's go! That one is complete, and he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Saker.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Now a run on first down. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Hey, middle. Sit hard.
Jackson now. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
On third down, Jackson. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, New Orleans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on.
They'll try to get the run game going. His first carry, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
7-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
On the jump.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Ready.
They'll run it from the inside handoff.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Let's go.
On second down, it's Daniel. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Commander's first down.
Nineteen tight. Ready. Trap 60.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. He'll get back to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
At the 20-yard line.
Ready, go!
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
On the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Chase Young on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing is Daniel. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here's one.
Drive will start on the ground and mark them down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
One quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. 14-0 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he is out of bounds at the 45. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Out to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Alpha, sit on! You, sit on! Hey, Ozzy, sit on! No, we change it.
Throwing Jackson. And he's got home. It's complete. And he's into the end zone yet again. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, New Orleans. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Commanders, nothing.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break! Here we go, set! Viking 18! Let's go!
Here's the toss as they look to run. And he works past the 40. Taken down after a gain of 7. From the 42-yard line. Here's second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic, there hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
They'll come up to third and 3. Look wide. Get this one complete. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Get it! 70 ranges! Hop 70! Ready!
They'll throw with Daniel. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
That's caught. It's Chris Rodriguez. And he's in. Chris Rodriguez. Touchdown, Washington. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The tackle's aimed at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
9. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9.
Hey, middle. Important.
Jackson looking to throw. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 15 on that game. First down, New Orleans.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Come on, this game. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
No. Hey, Alpha, sit hot. You. Sit hot. 180. What is hot? Yeah. You change it. Go right here. What is hot?
Now Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Saints first down.
And the Saints first down.
Ready. Sit hot.
Now again, up the middle, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
13. 180. Hey, report. You at X. Sit up.
Here's Jackson. Forced out wide. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it's going to be third down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Third and long for Jackson. That is caught. What a throw. Craig Palmer. Touchdown Saints. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Here we go. Ready?
Daniels now on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Ready? 60 inch.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. He'll air it out down the middle. And this will be incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, the defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Ready?
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
That's a short one caught by Sinnott. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Commanders first down. First and 10
Here
at
we
the
go.
39-yard line.
To the air again is Daniels. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 6.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
On first and 10, Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back to the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Next shot. You. What? There it is.
We'll bring this up to the 22. Jordan McKee there on the stop.
Brings up second and 9 at the 22-yard line.
It is second and 9.
Hey. Alpha, sit on. 180. 13. Hey, middle. Yeah. Sit on.
Jackson now. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Well, finally a win for this defense, and it's certainly been a tough day. With the success this offense has had throwing the ball downfield, it's got to feel good to finally get a hand on one and knock it away, because it's been tough sledding so far, and don't expect that to be the last time they're tested deep.
Change it. Nice shot. Hey, no. Hey, report.
On third down, Jackson. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Get on. 13. Get on.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
DC, ready? DC. Hey, Alpha, sit on! Hey! No, we changed it. Go ahead.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on 4. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Second down, Jackson. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
Get on! Middle. Get on!
Back to throw, Jackson. He'll air one out for Palmer. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Oh, he landed it at the right spot, just at the wrong spin. It goes into the end zone, touchback. Ball's coming out to the 20-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Running downfield, right side, and it's caught. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Alert! Ready?
I'll give on the ground. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1.
Here's Daniel. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Washington.
22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Washington.
36-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Hyatt, touchdown Commanders.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. That is a big gainer for the Saints. It's a gain of 34.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
Right back to him on 1st down. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and
9. Sit up! Sit up!
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Pass caught right side by Henry. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut, where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the 1st down.
A run on 1st and goal. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Commanders' 8-yard line.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Yo. No, we changed it.
Shaheed in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. On the run to the right. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Third and goal. Shaheed in motion. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. Third and goal. They'll send a man in motion left. Third and goal for Jackson. And he did all he could, but he's going to be forced out at the line of scrimmage, well short of the first down.
Ryan Fitzgerald on the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Saints will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels. In trouble, and down he goes.
Anderson, a loss of 4 brings up second and 14 at the 31-yard line.
On second down, it's Daniels. That's over the middle to the tight end Sinnott. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He has height complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 48.
Daniels to throw on second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll throw with Daniels. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Washington. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Let's go now.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently. Not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. This one complete to Palmer. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, it might be running out of time.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
180. 180.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll stick stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
Go ahead. Hey, hey. Sit up.
Now Jackson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, this is 1st and 10.
Go.
Throwing now, Daniel. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Time is an issue. 1 timeout, 2-minute warning to work with, but they need points. 1st down and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Here's 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk, go.
They'll drop to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Odigizua on the tackle. A loss of 2. Brings up
Flowing on 2nd down. Daniel.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
Big play. 3rd and goal coming up.
Ready.
That one is complete. Field goal would only do so much. They need a touchdown to close the gap. It is 4th down and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done
did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Extra point by Patterson is good. The Commanders have cut the deficit to 5. A one-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They are able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday, the conference championship game. So that'll just about do it for